everyone, Gaara here once again, and welcome to the very first weekly vlog that I will do from now on. I plan on making them on Sundays, and this is gonna be my first vlog on Saturday. So yeah, the plan is Saturday or Sunday. It's better to do it on Sunday because I wanna do like a weekly recap of what happened this week and what I'm gonna maybe do the following week, and just talk about certain topics and what's going on in the Hearthstone world, and also if there's something new coming up and all that stuff. What has been happening this week? Let's kick this off with what I played in. I had a couple streams this week. It was pretty fun, actually. Yeah, the season ended this week. It was on Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, between Tuesday and Wednesday, depending on where you live, right? And yeah, it was the grind was real. I finished on top 100, I think slightly below 100, 120, 130, something like that, on Asia and on EU. I was super tired, so I actually fall asleep. So I was around 100 something there as well, but I fall asleep, and then yeah, I woke up, I had 2 more hours to go, and I realized it's just not enough time because I had to finish a higher rank than on Asia, so that didn't quite hit the mark. So I had to finish top 10 anyways, so that was kind of and I think I lost also a little bit of motivation the week before, because you were kind of forced to play Shaman if you wanna climb successfully. Some version of Shaman would be the best, and this is what you also saw other streamers doing. Pretty much 90% of the streamers were just playing Shaman and played it 12 hours a day till you get a lucky win streak. This is pretty much what you had to do. Yeah, I did play Shaman myself, so I got to on like 100 something on Asia. I had a 19-hour stream actually on Tuesday. I was streaming it all. It was kind of cool. And also kind of exhausting, I have to admit. I wanted to do a 24-hour stream, only managed to stream for 19 hours. But regardless, still pretty solid. Let me know if I should do this every month at the end of the month, because I'm playing on Asia and Europe, and it kind of makes sense to, if I'm staying awake anyways. Yes, streaming is draining, but if I can manage to stay awake, then it's kind of cool. I have to do a little bit more preparation, fix my schedule, my sleeping schedule, right to the point where I just wake up and start playing till the reset happens. What happened? What else happened this week? Trinity series was this week. It's every week for the next 7 more weeks as well, and it started off really good. We won in the first week, but then we lost in the second week, and we also lost this week. We lost to Luminosity, and we also lost to Alliance. This week we lost to Alliance. We lost to pretty much Reno Mage. I think we dropped 5 games to Reno Mage, so that was kind of disheartening. But it is what it is. We lost to like very good draws, very good RNG, Flameless Portal. You can check it out if you want. I don't want to complain, but that's just how Hearthstone is sometimes. Yeah, nothing you can do really. I think our lineup was pretty good, and yeah, it just didn't work out. And hopefully we do better next week. Yeah. Besides that, new season started, cups are starting again. I'm playing in those almost daily. Yeah, I want to do like a cup per day. They're like pretty boring because there's like no prize money or anything. It's just farming them for points. So I will get into like I just go for like a top 3 finish, and then I stop playing in them because it's not worth it. I prefer to stream. Maybe you have noticed I'm streaming to a different time now. It's around oh boy, when do I start? Around 4 a.m. my time, CET. So what is this in PST? It's like 9 hours back, so 8 p.m., 7 or 8 p.m. PST. Anyways, that's my time. Hopefully you will join me there once in a while. Would be cool. Just drop a hello. And what else happened? Reddit, Reddit drama was pretty huge. There was a time, I think like 2 days ago, where there was nothing but negativity around the game and the current meta, the current state of the game, that it's super boring. Shaman popularity is off the charts. It's around, people were posting a lot of stats where they faced only 50%, 60, 70% shamans on ladder, on high ladder, and Blizzard has to do something. If you look at the history of Hearthstone, there was always like something people complained about, like popularity of Hunter, Undertaker Hunter, Miracle Row, Combo Druid, Priest is too weak. There was always like some complaints about ladder. I think the problem is, I actually wanted to talk about this. I did actually talk about this on my stream. I don't think it's good for a vlog because it's very in depth. Some of the reasons why people feel this way about Hearthstone right now. I addressed this on my stream. Maybe we should make another video about it where I talk about it in depth. Because Blizzard, with every expansion, Blizzard is like forcing people to play certain decks, and it's started with Whispers of the Old Gods, and with Mean Streets of Gadgetzan it got like super worse, that they're basically pre-making certain archetypes and they're forcing players to play those archetypes, and they're limiting diversity, deck building more and more, and this really got bad with the last 2 expansions. It started with Whispers of the Old Gods, yes, where they introduced Cartoon cards, so you basically had to play Cartoon. If it's good, if it's strong, then you are basically forced to play Cartoon, and in Cartoon decks you just were forced to put in all those Cartoon cards, else the whole team doesn't work. And with Mean Streets of Gadgetzan we have the Jade mechanic, we have Kazakus, and pretty much Kazakus kills every other control archetypes just because it's so powerful, and Jades are basically also as powerful because you can't fatigue them, or any other control they can't beat them as well, so basically you're forced to play Jades. And only 3 classes have access to Jades, and Jade Rogue is pretty bad for many different reasons. And you can't, basically with the introduction of Reno Jackson in League of Explorers, we could play Reno in every single deck. Like, we could choose to play Reno Druid if you want to. It doesn't matter how bad it is. We didn't get punished by playing it too much. Just because, we got punished in a way that midrange Shaman was just a better deck, but we weren't punished by not playing or playing the Reno Jackson card. Reno Jackson is an amazing, powerful card, and if you can make it work, you have a great deck, but the deck will not be off the charts broken. But now with Kazakus, you're basically forced to play Reno decks only with classes that have access to Kazakus, because all the other Reno decks just would be too weak against it, because everyone plays the Bran Kazakus combo. And I used to play Reno Warrior myself, but now, for example, it's impossible to play it because just Kazakus decks are much stronger, and I could never beat a Kazakus deck with my Reno Warrior deck. And the same goes for all the other Reno decks that don't have Kazakus. So this really limits deck building, and I don't, as I mentioned, don't want to talk about this too much. I think it's very interesting. I also want to explain like why the buff mechanic doesn't work, the Hunter, Paladin and Warrior buff mechanic they got in this expansion. So I think this is the main reason why Hearthstone feels very boring to a lot of people right now. Also the way how they release expansions and nerfs to cards. I almost said buffs, but they never buffed the card. So yeah, that's it pretty much. Next week again, Trinity series. Oh yeah, I just finished Kinguin for charity. I almost forgot. I just played it like 1 hour ago. I lost, and yeah, it wasn't a big tournament, so it wasn't that important. But obviously, I like to do charity stuff. It's if something is for a great cause, that's always super nice. But yeah, my lineup that I submitted for this tournament was pretty mediocre, I would say. It used to be good last week, but the meta shifted, and I had like an anti-aggro lineup, but people are not playing aggro shaman anymore, only face warrior, and people are playing Jade shaman. So the anti-aggro decks, which are very good versus aggro shaman, are indirectly super bad versus Jade shaman. So you get like very punished there. I'm looking forward to next week, and yeah, I'm also looking forward to next vlog. Let me know what you guys think about this vlog. Yeah, I was just rambling. I haven't planned this out very well. I just started the webcam and I started recording, and yeah. See you guys next time. See you guys in the next stream. I'm also going to stream later today, so I will probably have this vlog up before I start my stream. So that's kind of neat. And yeah, that's it for now. And see you guys next time. Peace.